Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, shit. Was not prepared. Always something. Hello. Hold on, let me get this shit running. Boom. Light bulb. That's very bright. Let's chill that out, please. How is this looking? How is this looking, ladies and gentlemen? Yep, the light's looking good. All right. We are here. Let's go. Fire up for another big week. Glad to be here. Glad to be back with all of you beautiful people. Good evening. Now, let's get into it. How many people are actually here? YouTube's updated their streaming software. What they display. So this is very new to me. I can't see how many of that you are, but there's people here, so I'm glad to be here. Sorry, can I just ask, how long will the live last for? An hour. I usually come on here for about an hour. So from now, for an hour. Wherever you're from. That's why I didn't do a time. Batman, I'm good. Glad to see you're already doing your job, redacting messages. Lovely. All right, let's get into this shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, let's talk about what's important, which is all the shit I got to give away. 2 10K accounts, 4 5Ks, and 5K points. So, what is that? 40K in accounts and 5K points. I have a flash sale to talk about, 100 for 100, competition, website, and there's a lot more. So I thought this was going to be a very boring stream on my end. But there's plenty to talk about. And to my man asking Kaif Kalwa, is this a green screen? Yes, it is. Sounds very low. Thank you, bro. Let me do this. I think that's like the max almost. How's that? Is that better or worse? Let me know. It looks like it's my mic says it's peaking, so. Sound? Too loud? Oh, fuck. Too loud? How's this? Bad voice. Alright, that's just rude. Wagwan. Hold on. It might be this. Hold on. Good, better, good now. Maybe it was the fan. Who knows? Alright. It's perfect before. It was perfect before. Look, everyone has their opinions. Everyone wants to give different. Everyone wants what they can't have. It's alright. Let's get into it. Alright. Now, I will yap for 5 minutes or so. I'll give you guys the updates. I'll give you guys a bit of information on where we're at. And then obviously roll through questions. I have the whole chat on my vertical monitor on the side. So I'm going to be able to see everything you lovely people have to say. And we'll go from there. So yeah, as all of our streams roll, just pop in questions as we go along. I will fill out the stream with info and then obviously answer any questions you guys have. But to begin, I know Nelson's going to say it, so I will beat him to the punchline. Like the stream, drop a sub if you haven't, rock up here every week because we've got plenty of shit to do. So, first things first, updates. Last week I spoke about CoraPay. I'm not going to get up the logo and all that other stuff. So for any of my Nigerians, to keep it simple, up until this point, we've been doing Stripe, which we're moving away from, and crypto. But when we talk about Stripe, I mean we take MasterCard, I believe we take Visa card, and we may take 1 or 2 other cards as well. Now, all my Nigerians out there that have been paying us in crypto to buy their accounts will have the ability to pay with their own local payment method. I don't know what credit cards or what banks are over in Nigeria. I don't live there. But ultimately, what I'm saying is the local banks or the local cards you guys use will be something we will start taking on very, very soon. I hope you know. I think you guys would know we try to accommodate for all of our international customers across the board. As you can see, we have the website in Spanish, Indian, Nigerian, and obviously English. So across the board, I think we're trying to do as much as we can to really give back to all of you guys. But That is number one. I just got an email from them today. So all in all, I hope we are able to get that out there as soon as possible. Now, to progress, I will say this, I will preface you all with this. There is only 2 things aside from giveaways that are updates directly to you. Everything else is more stuff you will just see that will improve the NLF brand. Now, what I mean is there will be a segment in today's stream where it might be 5 minutes, it might be 30 minutes, where I talk to you boys, Starboy, don't spam. Batman's going to time you out, so I want to protect you beforehand. Now, one thing we will talk about for a little bit is dashboard critiques. I want you guys, I will actually, it might be too long, I should have prepared myself actually, but I will request some suggestions if you guys want to make any changes to the dashboard. I'm not saying they're all going to go through, but ultimately if we can come up with new things to bring the dashboard team and see if they can change it to make you guys have a better experience, we'll talk about it. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blast through the list. I'm gonna read out everything we've got to go through, and then we might just honestly jump into a giveaway off the rip. But we'll see how we go. So I think the dashboard is great. There we go. Summer, if you have a question, feel free just to ask it, bro. Never feel like you have to preface your question by asking if you can ask. So, like I said, today's plan, Cora Pay, dashboard critiques, officially announcing Marty as the affiliate manager. I no longer have anything to do directly with one-on-one communication with our affiliates. So he is now in charge of that. We did make a $1,600 payout today, so I want to give some praise to my friend who was able to acquire a $1,600 payout. I want to update anyone who's new to the firm about the coins and the bank activities we have in the Discord. I also, Wagwan Keto. Nice. Summer, we'll talk about, I wasn't going to talk about Trustpilot, but we might as well talk about Trustpilot. New website is coming. Competition entries are low. 100K for $100 is not only coming tonight in the form of a flash sale, which I'll talk about, but we are going to officially release 100 for 100 for maybe a week or something like that. I just want to test it. We've got a lot of cash in the reserves, so if big payouts come from it, there's no fear at all. So I want to test how that goes with the community, and then we have a shit ton of accounts to give away. So let's get into it. I'm going to read the chat, and then I will start talking about everything else. So to start off with, Spencer, I have a question. Summer, what's your question? How can I remove my Trustpilot review? I would say you just have to go on to Trustpilot, bro. I would say log into Trustpilot. I've never ever left a review, so I don't actually know what it's like to leave a review on Trustpilot. But ultimately, that is how it works. I would say just log into Trustpilot. You can probably go and see the reviews you've made, and you can edit it or remove it. I want to buy a challenge just to blow it. Come on, bro. If you can get paid, you may as well. Only thing, double win rate view. Einstein, great. Tell me more. What do you mean only thing is the double win rate view? Let me know what you mean by that. Why are drawing our mind to give away, please? We're here to learn and ask questions 100%. I will preface this. If any of you are new, you're going to get very, very little trading advice from me. I can give you the bare basic crux of stuff when I was trading a lot more. But ultimately, I cannot give you much advice in trading because I haven't done it myself. So I never want to give you guys incorrect advice or bad advice, and you take it and you start to lose. So not too much trading advice. This stream is all firm related stuff. So all the updates that are coming or are on the way, all that sort of stuff. What else have we got? I'm not in cooldown. My cooldown ended in the 12th of October. There you go, bro. Exciting stuff. You can potentially win an account. Give me a gig. Kato, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean by gig? $1,600, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I believe it's our second highest payout. I think we did a $1,700 payout last week, but $1,600. I'm very happy no matter the payout. I always say that. It doesn't matter the payout that you get. If a payout's a payout, if you can reach it, and then it just becomes about scaling the accounts you have. But ultimately, it is pretty cool paying people out $1,600, $1,700. That's a wage. That's what people do 2-3 weeks of normal working hours for. So to do that, it's definitely a step up. Competition, we'll talk about this after. Is it a legit prop firm? I was going to just say yes off the bat, but I mean, what's a legit prop firm? We've been paying people out for 6 months. We've been operating for 6 months, more than 6 months actually. And I've just told you today that we made a $1,600 payout as well as a $200 payout. So all in all, it depends, man. What do you think a legit prop firm is? Guys, we need more. There's 30 here. Hit the like button. All right, chat is absolutely firing. So I'm going to do my job in a moment and read out the announcements. What's the purpose of a ticket mainly on Discord? Good question. Tickets is just if you need help with anything. So if you are struggling to log into your account, you've bought a top up and you want to add funds to your account, whatever it may be. Anything related to account issues, or just, I guess if you have a bit more of a serious question or a personal question, that's what the tickets are for. Cool. Okay, it's deleted. I think we all know which review it is. Summer, I knew it as well. I don't think any woman or mother will call their child bend over. So, yes, my friend. But we can talk about the trust. Fuck it. Why not? I have nothing to hide. Let's talk about the Trustpilot. I don't know how deep. I'm personally not that deep in the prop firm industry anymore. I was actually talking about this with a few of our employees recently, which is I'm unfortunately getting further and further out of touch with the prop firm industry. Now that I'm working so deep on ours, I start to lose track of everything else. But all in all, one thing that has got me looking at every prop firm out there is the absolute destruction of our Trustpilot. Now, I will preface this, go have a look at every single firm out there at the moment. As you can see on our website, and I don't want to put this down as false advertising, but last week we were at a 4.6 with over 100 reviews. Trustpilot has had a great purge in this past week. Not only with us, which I'm very happy for, because it means at least we have a little bit of leeway in explaining why this has happened, but across every prop firm in the industry. I've had chats with many different owners. Trustpilot has been removing everyone's reviews. So nice. Good Trustpilot rating. No, it's not. We had a 4.6, my friend. I'm very ashamed about our 3.7, but we'll be working on getting it back up as soon as possible for a very fair representation. But Faraz, you put it perfectly. Trustpilot removed 500 reviews from Atlas Funded. So there you go. Across the board, everyone is getting nuked. And I don't mind it that way, because at least if someone came to me and said, why is your Trustpilot so bad? It gives a little bit more of a fair reason. But yeah, very big shame. So that is one thing I'll be busting my ass off in the next couple of weeks to make sure we get our Trustpilot back to normal. Now, I'm going to read a couple more messages in the chat, and I'm going to do my job. So, what do we got? I will be the first to reach a $3,000 payout, I promise. Dino, I hope you nothing but the best. If you want to be the first guy to get it, I wish you nothing but the best. Are you happy when you see NLF traders get paid out, even if it is big or small payouts? Yes. It is one thing that I've been very fortunate to be, is, like I said, I built the firm as a trader first. So I traded with multiple props beforehand, before making my own firm. So I know what it's like to get a payout, and I know the feeling behind it, especially when you've been trading for years, you've blown a shit ton of accounts. Getting that payout, it's like, oh, I don't know how many, I'm not making a crude joke like that. I'm not going to make that joke. But ultimately, there are there's not so many feelings in the world that sort of replicate that. It's like when NLF finally reached that sort of next level of being an official business. It wasn't just a side hustle or anything like that. Is when NLF finally became like, okay, this is a serious business now. It was that first sort of feeling of like, oh, I've made it. I've done it. I've done it once. I can do it again. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a small payout or a big payout. It is just the idea of you getting a payout means that you can do it again. You've done it once. Proof of concept is there, so on and so forth. Will there be an NLF app soon? Oh, good question. So not necessarily with Match Trader yet. We are looking at doing Match Trader app soon, but I have been speaking with the dashboard team, and that is something that is going to come out. In the near future, we will be having a dashboard app So you won't be able to trade off it, obviously, but you will be able to look at your accounts and see all of that as an app on your phone. So I think that is going to be a very, very big advancement for everyone at NLF. So that's going to be huge. What else have we got? I asked last time, will NLF ever make funded 2-step challenge for fixed 10 USD? I know you told it should be under 5k account price if it's 30 USD, if you make a 1 to 2. If you are, yeah, so 1k accounts and 2k accounts, I mean, look, we could do that for Match Trader. There are extra costs on MetaTrader. So, I mean, there's that. You got to understand that there are always costs on the firm side as well. We can't just do everything for free. And then the second thing is, if we did 1k accounts or 2k accounts, everything would sort of be bumped up in price. So it's sort of a give and take kind of thing. Any advice how to avoid revenge trading? Build a plan. So like whether that is as simple as setting your take profit and your stop loss and that is it, you shut the computer down and you just check it the next day or the next hour, whenever if you're swing, scalp, or depending what you are, and you walk away, or just have some sort of plan. Like trading is very much an internal game. So figure out who you are exactly and how you are, sort of how you operate, especially when you're trading, and then build a plan around that. Don't trade off your phone. Have all your trading apps off your phone, so on and so forth. A lot of companies starting letter A have no reviews or become negative now. There you go. Hi Spencer, good to see you. I now feel good. Don't put your feelings in me, bro, but that's good to hear. I think you want 5 stars. I'll get as close. We want to get as close as we can. I have one request. Kindly increase poker and quiz winner. You have just give prizes to top 2, but kindly increase it to top 5. I like it. I can definitely tell that to the team. Not quiz. 5 winners for poker. I think quiz is such a short game, such a short activity. I don't think so. But for prizes, I think that makes sense. Holy shit, the chat is going nuts. All right. Yeah, it's okay. Make it a match trader because it will be good for third world countries, so anytime soon. Yeah, why not? I'm going to add that to the list. There's so much work tailed behind that. We did just okay. 1k, 2k, 1k, 2.5k accounts dash separate minimum withdrawal. Our minimum withdrawal is 125 now, so it wouldn't work for 1k accounts. Spencer, what do you think about adjust profit withdrawal cap to at least 4% for the first payout? I think not. It just, the numbers stack up correctly for NLF if it is at a 3% payout. I mean, potentially it could be something we look into. I just know 3% is working. People are happy getting 3% for the first payout. I mean, it's better than say 2 or 1, obviously. And then it just seems to be working well across the board. Good for the business, good for the traders. So yeah. Spencer, I think there should be a trash bin list on failed accounts because yes, I know. Very, very true. I'm going to add that though to the dash. I'm going to make a separate note sheet here just for dashboard critiques. Dashboard critiques. I hope you guys know this is the kind of stuff I do. I take on all your suggestions. Account removal or bin option. Goes for Match Trader as well. I know that. All right. I'm talking shit. I'm reading too much reading the chat. Let's get into work. Okay. So first things first. We made this announcement on. This isn't even in my list of stuff to talk about. But if you're active in the Discord, you will have seen this. This was announced today, I believe. Actually, I think I posted this today. But 20Ks, 10K, and a 5K is up for grabs today. No one really knows about this. This isn't really posted anywhere else. But if you're in the Discord, it is a pretty simple job. All you have to do is literally talk. And the more you talk, the more levels you will gain throughout the week. And then that is as simple as it is. Someone has also just asked how to access the Discord. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to post this and pin it to the chat. Oh, there you go. Bang. I'm pinning that to the chat. So that's now the top of the Discord. Top of the chat. If you want access to the Discord, that is how you do it. And to sort of go on from that, someone just asked, what are the levels? I don't know where here we go. Engagement contest. So if you go into, this is how bad, I don't even know my own fucking server. If you go, I'm just brain rotting my own server. I don't even know. This is really embarrassing. I don't know if Evans has even launched this. Levels. I know there's levels here. Damn. I should walk away with great shame. I don't even know what my own levels is in this chat. I'll have to ask Evans. That's fucking terrible. Anyway. I will talk about this for a sec. I'm gonna move this, remove this, bang. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I can't zoom, but let's just look at these three for a second. So, as you can see, 5-hour reminder, 3-hour reminder, 1-hour reminder. I actually had to do this one myself. Ultimately, where I'm going with this is in the current promotions tab in the Discord. You can keep up with this every other day, because right now on NLF we have 20 for 20 and 50 for 50 live. So if you go to the website, they're both there. But a lot of people love 10 for 10. A lot of people love $15 for 30, and a lot of people love 100 for 100. So ultimately, we release those still once or twice a week in the current, if you look at the very top, it's actually here. It's in the current promotions channel. So right after the stream, as you can see, 2 minutes before stream, I posted this. So ultimately, right after stream, to announce it to everyone now, to give you the prelude, we are going to be launching 100 for 100 for 3 hours. So if you want, everyone's been buying the 50 for 50 accounts. Wow, I've just gone really orange. Anyway, well, I've just bought fucking English. The 50 for 50 accounts are selling like crazy at the moment. It's very good to see. But if you want an even better deal, 100 for 100 is coming into the current promotions channel. And to further that, later this week, we will be launching 100 for 100 on the main NLF website. So it's becoming a little bit clustered now, but as you can see here, we currently offer 20 for 20, 50 for 50, and the competition account as our 3 special accounts. We're going to launch 100 for 100 as well. To make this a lot cleaner, we're probably going to just have one tab of 100 for 100, and then you can, one tab for special accounts. Then these 3 will be, say, a second selection option. But that will be coming live. I've been speaking to the team about it. We're going to 100% make it live, whether it's for a couple days or not. That is that. So, someone just asked in chat as well, what is the competition option? So, all in all, I think we have it actually on we definitely have it posted multiple times on our X. If you aren't keeping up on the X, what are you doing? We are so active on this thing. Here we go. Competition. To make it very, very simple for everyone, we launched it at the start of the month. So the 1st of the 10th. And it doesn't finish until the end or halfway through November. But ultimately, if you want your chance to win a year's TradingView subscription, a 50K account, 50K and an NLF voucher, or a 20, 10 and 5, all valued. That's one thing I made sure to do. They're all valued above $15. So you're returning, regardless if you placed 5th or placed 1st, you're returning back on your money anyway. So the challenge is pretty simple. It is just whoever has the most profit in the account by the end of the period. Simple as that. You have the choice between MT5 or Match Trader, and then ultimately you trade your account, you get a 100K account, you cannot withdraw from it. But the ultimate goal is whoever has the most profit by the end of the period, so the 15th of November, like I said, someone's walking away with a TradingView subscription and a 50K account. It's actually more than this. That's the TradingView subscription on its own. I think the 50Ks are like $250. And then these are the other 5 places here as well. Any questions, let me know. I'm slowly going through the chat, so I will read. I'm slowly just going through my announcements, so I'll go back to reading the chat. All right. All in all, let's roll. What else have we got? Interview with Bard. I speak with Bard on the daily. I guess we could. I guess you know what I'll do? I'll note it down. Interview with Bard. Community questions. Here's my thing. We could do that, but like Bard live streams every week. So if you guys wanted to ask him questions, you have that option every week. So it also makes it kind of redundant. NLF have swap-free accounts. What do you mean swap-free accounts? Where are you getting charged swap fees? I'm pretty sure our FAQ says you shouldn't be. Make 1K instant for $1. That's begging, not a chance. Where can I access the Discord? It's tagged at the top of the stream, my friend. How to enter giveaway. We'll post a link in here soon, don't worry. What else have we got? Thanks, because it's useful. 1K 2-step for 10 USD. Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. And bear in mind, I can also understand everyone lives in different parts of the world. Not everyone lives in Australia like me. But if you don't have, or you only have $10 for an account, the thing is, it's like, do you have a job? Do you make money another way? Like, that was a big thing for me when I first started trading. Maybe 2 years in, I thought I was a genius. I didn't work. I had a couple $1,000 to my name, and I thought, you know what? Let me just buy a funded account with like the only money I have left, and then I'll pass it, and then I'll get payouts and happy days. I blew the account and went, oh shit, I need to find more money to buy the next account. And I found that money, bought that account, blew that. And then it was this whole game of like trying to find money to buy another account. Ultimately, get a job. Like it's that simple. If you don't have base income coming in, you don't have shit like something paying for food and water, don't be worrying about buying funded accounts, even if it's $10. Like, no, make sure you can pay for your like base living costs first. No one's good enough to work a job. I'm sorry. So ultimately, with the whole $10 US dollar accounts, it's something we could do. But the flip side is we are trying to push our traders to buy bigger accounts so you can make actual profits. Because a $200 payout, I look at and I go, that's money to go back and to buy more accounts. So then if you have a $10,000 account, you can now buy a 20K as well. And now you got 30K worth of accounts. Or you can buy 50, now you got 60K in accounts. The ultimate aim of the game with prop firms isn't to try to get a $20,000 payout off one account. It's trying to get 5, 10, 15, 20 funded accounts, and you're getting 1 or 2% across $2-3 million in funding. That's the game. Source from an owner. Pay later. What do you mean pay later? 50 for 50 is crazy. 50 for 50 is just live all day, every day now. How's MT5? MT5's good. We're going to be switching to a new provider, a different broker by chance, but nothing should really change on your guys' end. There might just be 1 or 2 days, maybe a day of downtime for anyone who's currently got an account, but it's not going to be a problem. Do we have pay later from the profit, or do we have to pay from our own pocket? Indy, are you talking about 50 for 50? Let me know. Everyone like ASAP, my CEO Dennis, good to have you here, my friend. Why you take a fee for competition? Because we're not a charity. We don't. Well, there's what? Let's have a look. There's 50K, 20K, 10K, 5K, and a second 50. That's probably $700 USD in terms of cost. $100 voucher as well, and then $600 out of our pocket to pay for a TradingView subscription. Like, I'm not a charity and I don't have infinite money. It's not how it works. So we can't just pay for shit for our community if we don't make any money. So that's how it works. But of course we take a fee for competition. If the pay later is paid from the profits, that would be awesome. The thing with pay later is you pay it after you've passed. So you pass your third phase or your final phase, and then you pay the passing fee, and then you get the live account. Then if you get a payout, you've just covered your passing fee. That's how it works. Can you raise poker prices from top 3 to top 5? Yes. I have it written down as poker will now be top 5, which is good. What else have we got? Game night, fixed date night every week. The 10, tell me more. No commission. I'm here again, Brad. I'm not Brad or Bard. All accounts are swap free. Yes, I agree. Batman, that's what I thought. I thought we had our FAQ was swap free. Steve, I'm glad you're here. Tell me you're doing the flash sale or you've spoken to Evans. Indy, what do you mean are these static accounts? Okay. Let me make this clear. I don't know if this is like new territory for everyone. The 50 for 50 and the 50 for 50 has the same exact details as 100 for 100, 75 for 75. The only ones that are different is 20 for 20 and 10 for 10, and that's because you got 1, 2, and 3 step options. But 50 for 50 is one option, and that's a 2-step account. 8% and 6%, 8% and 4%. So 100 for 100 is also 8% and 4% overall and daily, and then the profit targets are the exact same. Obviously, it's just 8,000 and 6,000 instead of 4,000 and 3,000. Let me know if you have any questions here. I thought this was like common knowledge now, for at least for like pre-existing customers. Holy shit, this could be a really long stream. It's been 30 minutes and I've done nothing. Okay, I'm gonna read the whole chat and then we're gonna do a giveaway. So let's do this. Yo Spencer, how are we? I wanted to ask if the counter days for the account to become inactive was added to the dashboard. Batman, Steve, any of my staff watching, can someone confirm that? Was the counter for inactive days added to the dashboard? If it wasn't, Dennis, I will make sure that gets added. What else have we got? All right. At least 100 for 100 is awesome. I would like that we pay double for the amount from our profits than paying with our own money. Look, probably not. I mean, if you pay with profits, it's just it's a system we would have to look into. I don't know whether it would be viable. I mean, again, I'm going with the notion of why fix something that's not broken. We've been doing pay after you pass this whole time. I would have to look into paying with your profits instead of your own money. What else we got? Cool, is 50 for 50 a payment later account? Yes. Anything 20 for 20, 50 for 50, 100 for 100, 10 for 10. All of them are paid buy now, pay later. Pay up front and then pay after you pass. When you integrating more money transfer methods in your system, Modi, do you mean for payouts or for had to buy accounts? When did you start getting into props? I started prop trading when I was like 19, so 3.5 years ago. Only the money you can afford to lose. Indy, spot on. Never buy an account if you cannot afford to lose it. I learned that the hard way by losing my money that I could not afford to lose. What is the super offer on the accounts coming today? Shafcat? What do you mean? All right. I'm going to stop reading the chat there for a moment. Let's give away some accounts, shall we? Let's talk some shit. Let's give away some accounts. Let's do this thing. And then I'll go back to reading, and then I'm going to have to give you guys like a 15 or 20 minute chill out and do some actual talking about everything going on. But stream, the spin the wheel link is there. Let's do it. Let's give out some accounts, shall we? I'll be back. Oh my god, I'm so red. Come on. There we go. Cool. Batman to the moon indeed. I might as well answer some questions while we got it. What else we got? should have an M-Pesa payment message. Oh, ooh, I've never heard about M-Pesa. All right, I'll look into it. M-P, how do I spell it? Pesa, payment option. East Africa. Say no more. I'll look into that for you. Add Chris. Okay, shit. Hold on. We got more options. Chris. What's Chris? What's it used for? What country is it going to help? Like every Thursday, poker night. Bro, we do poker night Wednesday and Saturday nights. Yeah, or Saturday afternoon. Obviously depends where you are. But yes, every Wednesday and Saturday we do poker nights. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on. Let me pull this up. Just to make sure there's no confusion. I posted this on Monday. You must not be in the Discord, my friend. Oh, look at that. You can see my post-stream announcement. Cheeky bastards. No, let me get rid of that. Look at this. Where is it? Monday. This is our weekly breakdown of everything that happens in the NLF Discord. Engagement contest and quiz night. So quiz night already happened. We're now doing the founder stream. Poker night tomorrow. Bard stream on Thursday. Chess night on Friday. Second poker night on Saturday. And nothing on Sunday because you guys also need days off. You guys need to relax. So we don't do anything on Sunday for a reason. Now, I'll quickly stop talking. Is there anything else? Payout time is long. We try to keep it under 2 days. But sometimes, like we paid someone out in like an hour the other day. So yeah, it does sometimes just come down to timing, but usually we try to do it maximum 48 hours. Otherwise, you get $200 extra from us as well. Indie, all special accounts, so 50 for 50, so on and so forth, are static accounts as well, except for the one step 10K for $10 and 20K for $20. Now, that's fucking nuts. Batman will have a little discussion post stream. All right, 43 responses. It's good to see so many people in here. Let's do it. I think I've given adequate time. I want to let everyone know, if you have not input your name into the wheel, unfortunately, you have missed your chance. Now, boom, look at this. Look at this. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's do it. Let's do it, shall we? This is cool. Eden. Let's go. Who's winning the 5K points, by the way? 5K points. Mahfouz. Mahfouz is hurting. Mahfouz with the 5K points. GG's, my friend. A little bit closer to being able to get yourself an account. But on to the good stuff. Let's get some accounts going. So, we got 5K, 4 5Ks to give away, and 2 10Ks. So let's do this. We're going to give away 3 5Ks now, and then it means later in the stream, we give away a 5K and 2 10Ks. Let's run it up. Let's do this. First 5K is going. Who's winning the 5K? Who's getting an account from NLF? Let's see. Obviously, you have both options now, Match Trader, and you have MT5 too. Onebapa. Onebapa. Well done, bro. I'm very glad you got an account. I do not know your name from the Discord. I'm also not active in it, but I've never seen it. So GG's. And let's also all just take a moment for Dennis, who another week, so close, but so far. Dennis, this is a new wheel as well. You can't argue with it. Next one, second 5K out of 4. Who's running away with another 5K? Let's just give away accounts. Give away some monies. Who's some monies? Oh, Modi, not today, my friend. Tanvir, GG's. Second 5K is given away. Well done to Tanvir. All right, double ups. And the final 5K account to give away right now in this spin. If you want a chance, you'll get another shot at the end of the stream. But let's run it up, shall we? Who's getting a third 5K? Third 5K out of 4. All right, here's your trading journey. It starts. Dennis, you just got skipped again. My boy Lloyd. Well done, Lloyd. GG's, Lloyd. Nah, but all in all, well done to everyone that joined. Bad luck for the losers out there. Next chance, all right? And don't worry. If you didn't win then, you have a chance to win again later in stream, and we're giving away some 10K accounts. So all in all, very, very close stuff. Can we do quiz twice a week? Yeah, potentially. I need to look into quiz 2 times a week. How is engagement in Monday quiz? If people show up to the Monday quiz a lot, we will definitely look at doing a second quiz later on in the week. Starboy, I'm gonna need you to chill out, my friend. If I bought a $20 for 20 account, how much would I pay? Let me show this to everyone. So 50 for 50 is obviously a 2-step, but let's go off the 20 for 20 2-step as well. So you're paying $20 up front. So you go to the 2 steps, you go to $20. I know there's a dash in it right now, but the standard 20K 2-step account is $154. So take $20 off that, you're paying $134 passing rate. And then I will do the same thing for 50. You're paying $50 up front. The standard 50K account 2-step is $274, meaning if you minus $50, you're paying $224 as the passing fee. Now, I want to make this clear for everyone. If you don't understand why we offered 20 for 20s, 50 for 50s, so on and so forth, the reason is as follows. You can either pay right now for a 50K 2-step account, $137. Upfront, 50% off, it's $274, you pay $137 with a discount. You go that way. So you're all in now for $137. But if you breach the account, you've lost your $137, it's gone. All right, you don't get your $137 back, it's done. The flip side is you pay for a 50 for 50K account, you're paying $50 up front, and then if you pass, you're paying an additional, I believe I just said it was $224, correct? So, yes, you're paying $274, you're paying almost $100 more, but the flip side is you're getting the account. So if you breach the account, you would have only have lost $50 instead of $137, and that's it. But if you pass, yes, you're paying for the full account cost up front, but you know you're getting funded. So it's a difference between choices. Do I want to take the risk, pay a little bit less, or a little bit more up front, but that's it? But I have a chance if I blow the account, I lose that fund, where I can pay a little bit less up front, and if I breach the account, I don't lose as much, but if I pass, I have to pay a little bit more. So it's almost just having 2 options. What risk do you want to take? It's all about risk management, my friends. So that is why we do it that way. Now, can we have COD Mobile? Dennis, COD Mobile is so brain rot. Do we really want COD Mobile? If people beg for it, we can, but it's so brain rot. Monado, very good point. I did completely forget about the people taking advantage of the form. We will have to patch that. All right. The rest of the chat looks pretty brain rotty to me. A lot of Dennis stuff, just being unlucky. I kept losing 11 weeks straight, but I won this time. Oh, look at you. My boy Lloyd. That is dedication. I think Lloyd is a prime example of why he should rock up to stream every week. 11 weeks straight, and he's finally won himself a free account. Lloyd, I hope you get a payout, my friend. Just a fire up, you know. Fire up. All right. The chat has slowed down. So let's get into a little bit of actual stuff. As I said at the beginning of stream, Cora Pay will be coming. So sooner or later, we will have the option for a lot of our Nigerian customers. So that is coming. We will also we'll talk about dashboard critiques in a second. Marty, let's talk about this. So last week, I'll pull it up on this one. Yeah. Last week, I made the announcement that I made the announcement that our new official welcome to our affiliate manager, Marty. We offer at the moment a very good affiliate deal with a lot of our affiliates working with us. I just do not have the time to service them all myself. So we have now got Marty in charge. So anyone here with a big following or anything like that, that is the man to go and speak to. I think I paid a fair few of our affiliates last month for blue ticks. So I was able to get them all blue ticks for their Twitter. So anything like that, if you guys are interested in supporting NLF or you know of someone who might want to and has a following and thinks they can make a bit of money with us, feel free to reach out and always go through Marty. UPI for India payment processor. Okay, what do we got next? Marty, I did speak about this already, but I will pull it up. I will make sure my WhatsApp is not on the main screen, so I do not show everyone. But all in all, exciting stuff for this guy. Very, very quickly, I will mention it. But, and I've already spoken to him, he's more than fine with me sharing it. But shout out to my boy Abhishek. All right, Abhishek Tripathi. Apologies, Abby, for butchering your name. But not only was he one of the few guys to actually pass the $75K for $75 account, he was able to pull a $1,672 payout. Big shout outs to my boy. Very, very impressive. Like I said, it was one of the top 3 biggest payouts we have at the moment. So very, very good stuff. So very proud that I got to be a part of this and I got to pay him out and make his life a little bit easier, but more importantly, so much well deserved. I don't know how long Abby's been trading for, but very good for him. Now, very brief announcement. It's really not relevant to a lot of you guys, but this is getting a full makeover. All right, I love the website at the moment. I think with the change of the background, it looks very, very clean. But all in all, the NLF website is going to look incredibly different in about a month. That's the whole announcement. Yeah, that's me just being excited. I get really nerdy about the website. But all in all, the announcement, the website will be getting a full-fledged makeover. Whether that is good or bad, that's up to you. That's it. I thought I had way more. I just blasted through all of that. I've spoken about the engagement contest happening in the Discord. Like I said, it's live on the Twitter and stuff as well. Do you have Pay ID? No. So our only 2 payment options right now are Rise, which is crypto and bank transfer, and then traditional crypto payouts as well. So it'd be it's just crypto payouts is the main one that everyone seems to go for, but we do have bank transfer if you guys want to go down that path as well. We do have those options. If that is something we should be looking into, let me know. I'm going to be honest, I have been more focused on bringing in secure payment options for us to take payment when people buy accounts instead of doing payout options. So that's actually probably something we should look into. Spencer, do you guys not offer MT5 accounts for giveaway? Yes and no. So we don't offer giveaway accounts for MT5 giveaway accounts for Twitter and stuff. So if you ever see us do a Twitter, a Instagram, anything like that, we don't offer MT5. It's Match Trader only. And that is because Match Trader accounts are a lot cheaper to make. MT5 accounts are a lot more expensive to make. Whereas for the community, I don't give a shit. Alright, if you guys are rocking up to my streams, if you guys are engaging in the contests, like the engagement contest, if you're at poker, shit like that, yes, I'm more than happy to do MT5 accounts. So I've made that very clear to the customer support team. Anyone that wins off of Twitter or Instagram, Match Trader account only. If you win from anything within the community, whether it's streams, games, activities, and so on, you have the option between both Match Trader or MT5. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, what else have we got? 3-step. I never won, but I still joined. UPI payment for India. Steve, why haven't you told me about this? I didn't know it was you who sent that in. Steve, let me know a little bit more about UPI. What's the actual name of the payment processor called? And I will look into it. Accounts. I just answered that, Nelson. You should do Faraz, you're going to have to give me more than PKR currency option. Oh, Alan. Faraz. I just fucking had like a Tourette attack. Hold on, let me do this, Faraz, just for you. Faraz, are you talking about this? We have India, Australia, US, obviously, British pound, euro, and Nigeria. Is that what you're talking about with Pakistan? I believe our web developer is Pakistani, actually, so that might just be really, really easy for him to do. All right, what else have we got? Wow, 1672. I know. Do you have Pay ID? We do not. I answered that. Spencer, what's your highest payout back in the day? It was about $3,000. All right, it was nothing special. Having quiz twice a week is great. Kindly look at it. Yes, I have already noted that down. I will be speaking with the team straight after. Wow, that looks nice. Website launch. Also, please do some website launch discounts or something. I mean, we do 50% off. Isn't it not here? Yeah, 50% off BOGO. Like, I think BOGO is right now probably one of our best performing accounts. So I will probably not be doing a discount for a new website launch. What else have we got? I have a question. Have you dropped it in the suggestion box, but still not reviewed? Suleiman, what was your suggestion? Let me have a look. Where's suggestions? Here we go. Suleiman, I'm going to assume you are Optimum. Sort of, I win the contest engagement, I won't be rewarded. This is not just an ordinary giveaway. Being on a live stream requires dedication, time and sweat is crazy. You're typing on a keyboard. Let's calm down about sweat. Optimum, I assume this is you. Sorry, Suleiman, I assume this is you. I'm gonna leave this up for just a sec. I was laughing at this because, let's be honest, you're not sweating. If you're sweating typing on a keyboard, I have bigger concerns than an account. I will give you an account if you're sweating. All in all, that's fine. Optimum, if you, or Suleiman, if this is you and you won the account off of an engagement, I'll just give you the account. I don't care. It's not that serious. Nelson, yes, you do. You have the option between match rate and MT5. If you won off the stream, that's completely fine. Who's winning the competition? Tony, chill. We'll be making that announcement actually. What's the date today? I think today's the 14th. Tomorrow. We make the announcement tomorrow of the updated competition leaders right now. Who else have we got? Let's go. Would be cool. Favorite pair was GBP USD. If I win giveaway, is it possible if I reach out for an upgrade, e.g. MT5 and 2 steps, what does it take? Hassan, probably not. Only because we've never done it before. People like to play around with the giveaways. I remember someone tried to get their account converted to coins or points. I'm very, $3,000 is 3K. Yeah, $3,000 is 3K, not 30K. That's 30 grand. I try not to break shit that's not broken anymore, if that makes sense. Or if something's working, I don't like to change it. Why? Match Trader 2K 2-step account for 10 USD. I understand NLF is not great for you guys to make TP Thomas, you are begging for a 2K account. Look, Thomas, just for the enthusiasm, I've written it down. It's in my notes. It's definitely something we will look into. When is the next spin? Next spin will come soon. All right, don't worry. Just be patient. All right. I don't want to give you an account if you're not gonna enjoy the stream. I want to give away on YouTube. When I asked changing account match trader to MT5, they denied. VXX hacks. If that's the case, just tell them to add me directly. I'll speak with the team as well after stream about all of that sort of stuff. What else have we got? Suggestion: how do you see NLF start appreciating its profitable traders with some gifts? This can be monthly or yearly. Why? A genuine question. Modi, I would love to see an answer here. Why, if you're getting payouts, why do you want gifts and stuff as well? I would be more inclined to help the traders that are failing, to help them succeed and them to get better and them to improve. The guys that are getting payouts, they're there. Thank you, pro trader. That's my thing. Is we're all about lifting everyone up. I gotta say it, and Modi, this isn't you, but I gotta say there are some selfish people out here. We're a community. Everyone should be lifting up everyone. Not let's give the guys that are already winning more shit. No, let's give to the guys that are struggling. How can we help? Can I make you a YouTube video? Can I get Bard to do an education series or something that will help you with your trading? That's how I look at it. How long was I failing before I was profitable? Near enough 2.5 years. We rise by lifting others. Einstein, you've hit the nail on the head. How do we earn bank points? I've been in the Discord for 2 weeks and still don't know how to earn. Great question. For anyone that is unsure about NLF's banking system, let me get into it. So, as we can all see to start it with, if I do, I think it's balance. No, it's just not. There we go. Look at that, Batman. I'm so impressed by you. Batman has 88,599 coins. Ultimately, all in all, you go to bank activities. So everyone in this stream, I want to make this clear for you. Everyone in this stream can do this one right now. 700 points for joining at least 20 minutes of the stream. So if you've been here for 20 minutes, you take a screenshot, you go up here to the support ticket section, and you literally just send them a screenshot of stream that you've been here for 20 minutes. They'll send you 700 points. Up here, 400 points. Like, comment, tag 3 traders, and retweet or repost. You do it to these two, 400 points. Very easy stuff. It is the way of it's a give and take system. All right, we're obviously getting the marketing side of things and support from our community. And then obviously it is going to be allowing you guys who maybe don't have all the funds to have another way to potentially get access to accounts. What else have we got? I blew 15 accounts and still not profitable. Fickery. I know guys that have blown 30 accounts and are still going. My biggest thing is don't just keep buying accounts if you haven't done all the due diligence. Sorry, I read a question I don't know the answer to, but it's making me want to hire this guy. Anyway, all in all, don't keep buying accounts if you don't know where you're going wrong. So if you're blowing accounts, at least do your due diligence to understand why you're failing accounts, why you're breaching them. That's what I would say. Why the hell would you want gifts and a payout? Wakanda greed is that. Rise by lifting others. The Wakanda comment is crazy, but no, it's the same page. Now, last one. Single biggest trade percentage on an NLF account. I do not know this. That is making me want to know this. So I'm going to A, write that question down, and B, for everyone else in the stream that will have no idea what I'm about to say, which is, Tony, keep coming up with questions like that. There may just be a job position for that. So very, very good stuff there. Okay, anyway, I feel like I've done enough reading. All in all, to wrap up the stream on my end, I believe there's one more thing I want to show you guys. I just want to make sure it's ready to go. It is. Let's do this. The final thing I want to show on stream before I end, like I said, I'm going to rush through everything, show the final announcement for stream, and then we're going to finish with a banger. We're going to finish with another big wheel spin. So, let me run through everything. NLF trading competition is live. I don't believe there is more than 15 traders involved, so you already have a 1 in 3 chance of winning, technically, or a 33% chance. So number one, Core Pay is coming, so fire up for all my Nigerians that want to start tapping the traditional or their banking system card. That is coming. Marty is the new affiliate manager. We did a $1,600 payout today, so our second or third biggest payout in NLF history. So big ups to Abhishek. New website is coming. And then as I said before, 100K for $100 is coming to the NLF website in the next week. We will be announcing it absolutely everywhere. I don't know how long it is going to be up for yet, if it is going to be a permanent thing or if it is going to be a limited time only thing. But to go on with the limited time only thing, for the next 2 hours, only in the NLF Discord, here in the current promotions tab, 100K for $100 is live. And now for all my squirmy little friends, you have both options. 3319, only because I'm the owner of this business, I know these. 3319 is MT5 and 2309 is Match Trader. Steve, my good friend, if you are watching this, please edit your post and just add MT5 and Match Trader here so they know. But ultimately, both MT5 and Match Trader options are up for grabs. Here are all the details. I will leave it up for 1 second. And while I leave it up, I'm going to post the final form in the chat and let everyone opt in. So any questions you may have, fire up for the next 2 hours. 100K for $100 is live. But my good friends, it is time to nearly end the stream. So here we go. Here is the, thank you, Steve. I knew you were going to be here. The final Google form. Let's do this. I've just posted it in chat. So get it while you can. I'm going to pin it as well. And let's go. One last spin of the stream. I hope to see you all soon. Europe. Wow. Oh, I'm red again. I'm red again. Let's not go red, please. I'm red again. Someone who winner before the, yeah, Nelson, you can't win again, but you can get a, you can definitely get another, you can't win again, but you can get pulled off cooldown. So if you do win, Nelson, we will take you off cooldown. That is the deal. So let's have a look. All right. 45, oh, that's the first one. 37 responses, nice. I'll give it another minute. I'll give it another minute to let everyone roll in, and then we will spin the wheels. We've got 2 10Ks, 5, and 1 5K to give away. Is that a green screen or a cool office? Bro, I wish I had a cool office, you know? All I'm going to say is next year, for a fact, we're going to have a couple crazy NLF streams. And what I mean is there's a location I'm figuring out at the moment. It won't be permanent, but for a couple streams, it's going to be fucking nuts. And side note, personal brand, Habibi going to be in Dubai? 100%. That is coming next year. Dubai 2026, NLF X Dubai is coming. But more importantly, whilst I'm still in Melbourne, Australia, next year, when this office runs out, we're going to have a couple months streams in a crazy fucking office. I've already been figuring it out. But just to show everyone that is new here, hold on. This is always fun. What? What's that? Okay. Because, you know, we keep it real over here, alright? I'm not going to lie and say, yeah, this is my office. My office is a fucking male changing room. Alright, let's do this. Enough shit talking. Let's have some fun. Let's spin the wheel. 46 participants. Let's end this stream on a fucking banger, shall we? We're giving away 3 accounts, 2 10Ks, and a 5K. We will start with the 5K because who wants to start with a 10K? Not me. And I'm also going to get rid of this banner so everyone can see the full wheel. All right, let's do this. Your house view was better. I know, Dr. Hunch. I know. My house was better. All right, let's run this up, shall we? Let's spin it. For the first 5K, let's do this thing. Who's winning the 5K? Who's going home with something? It's not me. It's one of you. Who is it? Kwame. Not Kwame. Reels Pip. Not Reels Pip. Anush. Anush. Well done, Anush. 89 for the 5K. Well done. Well done. Well done. Almost, bro. Almost. Nah, it's going to be good. I'm still fired up. I'm still thinking about the office next year. It's going to be mad. Some personal live streams as well. Pull up on the personal brand away from NLF. We'll be good. But anyway, let's get back to business. Now, second 5K. Sorry, lies. Second 5K. First 10K. Let's do this. Ready? Who's winning the 10K? Anush, well done. For the first 10K of the stream, one of 2. Who is running with it? Appy, Echo. Appy? Bomb. Me bomba klart. Appy with the first 10K. Big up to Appy. Well done. Well done for the 10K. All right. Ooh, who said that? If I win, I'd be off cooldown. There you go. Congrats to Appy. Why do I feel like I remember Appy's name? This happens every week. Every week we get a winner, and I go, I feel like I know their name, and they might be on cooldown, but I don't think they are. Now, for the second 10K, one of two. Let's run this shit up, shall we? Let's do it for the final 10K of the stream before I love and leave every single one of you. Let me just tease you really quick. I've made all my announcements. Let's go. Let's go. Let's end the fucking stream. Who's winning the final 10K of the stream? Come on. Come on. Oh, Dennis. Never. It's never going to be Dennis. Marcus Aurelius. Aurelius with the final 10. Aurelius with the final 10. Big dub, Aurelius. Well done. Well done to my winners. Aurelius with a 10K, Appy with a 10K, Anuj, Lloyd, Tanvir, and Ohanebapa with 5Ks as well. Big stream, big dub. All right, well done to everyone that participated. I appreciate all of you just for rocking up as well. All right, it is a blessing to have a community like you guys and to be rocking up every week on stream, having good chats. So I love and appreciate all of you. Anyone that is sad that they did not win an account, Bart is streaming and is going to be giving away more accounts. I know he didn't give any away last week, unfortunately. I will make sure he does. But all in all, my friends, that is the entire stream. And anyone that is still lingering around, just to make sure you know, right now, 100K for $100 is live in the Discord. So enjoy. Get yourself some 100K accounts. Here are all the details. And I will see you all next week for another stream. Enjoy.